Hello, lovely ladies. Welcome to this week's The Ladies Room. And I know it's Christmas is coming and Hanukkah's here and people are getting ready for the holiday. And so I thought this might be a good time to talk a little bit about the power that we have as women in our relationships to affect change, specifically relationships that are challenging, which is I think what we tend to focus on most, the relationships that we're struggling in, the people that we're struggling with, especially this time of year. A lot of emotional stuff can come up, which impacts how we feel and all our relationships. Sorry, there's the dog barking at something. So I wanted to just present a simple concept as a way to start creating a relationship vision. I was just talking with my friend Rachel, asking her what she thought I should talk about today, and she suggested that I talk a little bit more about maybe breaking down the relationship vision. And I read to you my vision back a few weeks ago, and I showed you some of the pictures that I used to help me create that. But one way that you can start now to create a vision for yourself, which is going to be one of your best tools in successful relationships, because it's basically you're thinking about what you want, and you're starting to feel it. You're starting to feel, what does that feel like to have what you want, and to start to be really present with what you want. And it really will make a lot of internal changes in the way that you approach life and feel about yourself and feel about your relationships. So one simple way that you can start to do this is we're women, we're problem oriented. We're always looking to see what's not working in relationships and what could be better. And, we always know what's wrong with everybody, and, how they could, be more loving and certainly make us feel better and things like that. So if you're in a committed relationship with a man or a partner, that's always a good one to focus on. And if you're not, another relationship you might find challenging with a coworker, a child, a relative, start to think about and write down, what is it that bothers you about them or is troubling you about this relationship. Be very specific about, what you don't like, what is really getting to you, what has just got you so fed up. And write all of that down, sort of in a column. One column that, and then in another column, consider and write down what you want it to be like. If it were perfect, if it were as you want it, what would that be? What would be happening? And if that were happening, how would you feel? So there's the three components to start with. What's bothering you? How do you want it to be? And how would you feel if it were happening the way that you wanted? Where the whole idea with a relationship vision, or a vision for any part of your life really, is that you're going to start operating from that feeling of having what you want instead of having what you don't want, because it's the law of attraction. We start putting our minds on things being the way we desire them, and our world around us starts to change. So there's a little starter for you. Let me know how it's going. If you want to share, your writings with me, at any point along the way, you want a little assistance with writing the vision, I am absolutely here. You can private message me here. You can also email me at lifecoachjillpotter@gmail.com. Yes. So I hope that's good to get you going, and I hope that helps you a little bit through the holidays, maybe with some of the most difficult relationships that we face sometimes are right in our very own families. So there's my gift to you, and have a lovely, lovely holiday weekend, and peace and love to you and yours. Bye-bye.